Hey guys, so I just got a new long line in from Amazon. I like the Sport Dog versions, and also Mendota makes really good quality ones. But I wanted to make a quick video because something happened to me about, I don't know, 6 months or a year ago. I had a really good Mendota long line, the biggest, thickest cable that you could get, the biggest, thickest clip, and it failed on me, which basically means however they attached the clip to the end, it failed. There must have been stitching in there and whatever. And I work with a lot of aggressive dogs. There was an aggressive dog that I was working with. It literally just broke. Luckily, the dog didn't lunge at me. It was a human aggressive dog. Luckily, the owners were there. The dog just kind of like was startled, ran over to the owners, and it wasn't a big thing. But now every time I get a new long line in, I just go through a little bit of a different process. Still like everything, but there's a little tweak that I like to make. So basically what I do, and we'll do it right now, is I cut this component right off here. So basically they just loop it back and then they stitch it here, and it's that stitching that is susceptible to breaking. So what I like to do is just put a knife in like so. This might take me a little while to do. If I wasn't at my computer bench right now, I would probably have the right knife to do this. And I would do it better. But this is really good thick rope, which is obviously what you want. All right, we're almost through there now. I usually use like an X-Acto knife. It's kind of what I like to do. All right. Now, another thing that you want to think about is when you're cutting any kind of rope, you want to have some sort of a piece of tape on there to keep it from fraying out. So let me just grab a little bit of tape and see if I have some tape here. All right, so I got a little bit of tape here. Gonna grab some tape. I'm gonna put it on the end here. And what I'm gonna do is just wrap that around like so, so that when I cut through, it shouldn't fray out like that, hopefully. All right, and again, the greatest knife, just one I had kicking around in my kitchen, but let's see if we can get through this. Very good. Okay, so now it's not fraying out at the end, which is good. Now this is the, let's say, trickier part. I'm just cutting the elastic off here. Get this thing apart. Okay. So now we take our clip, put it through like this. And this is called a bowline knot, I think. Can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. I used to just call it a figure eight knot. Just go like so. And then you make kind of a figure eight. Goes around like that. And then we will cinch it down. All right, now I like this knot because basically the more pressure you put on this knot, the more effective it is, which means if you put a lot of pressure on it, if a dog is pulling on it or anything like that, which obviously is going to happen, it just becomes more tight, more snug. Okay, so really simple, really effective. If you want to put some more tape on there and make sure that it doesn't fray out, you could take a lighter and you could kind of singe that down just to make it that much cleaner. But this will not come apart. It will not break. I always suggest looking at your gear every once in a while just to make sure there's no stress fractures, anything like that. Make sure that everything is functioning properly. But this is way stronger than that little, junky stitching that they have going on there, because that is very easy to fail. And obviously that can be catastrophic. If you've got a easygoing social dog, maybe not the end of the world, but if you're, if the dog takes off, gets hit by a car, obviously you don't want something like that to happen. So this long line is ready to go. I'm getting a new dog in a few days, so we're going to be starting him out on a long line because I don't think he's really going to be reliable off leash yet. We'll have to teach him all that stuff, but I wanted to show you guys that process because that's what I do with every long line. Trust me when I say these things can fail. I don't trust them. Yeah. So hope that helps, guys. Have a good day.